What's up everyone, Jake here from Jake's Aviation, back with another model unboxing and review video. This time we have the two beautiful WestJet Cargo 737-800s. As you can see, these are both released by NG models, and there's kind of like a collection theme with the boxes. Both kind of like, they kind of match, they kind of flow from this one to this one. The difference is this one is without the splits, this one is with the splits. Both very nice looking models. I'm super excited to have these in the collection. I just kind of picked them up just to have them, just to build my Canadian aircraft collection. I figured I'd grab these two. Yeah, so a little background on these two aircraft. WestJet recently received these. The first one being the one with splits, I believe, was the first one. Let me see. Yeah, so the one with splits, this one, C-FJWS, was delivered in April. That aircraft actually used to be a TUI Fly German division aircraft. It wasn't an ex-WestJet aircraft, actually. That was like just taken out of and converted. This was actually from a different airline that was then taken out, converted in China, and then ferried over to Calgary on its delivery. These aircraft aren't currently flying, as far as I'm aware. They're parked. But yeah, so then the second one, the one with without the splits, was also once TUI Fly, but then operated for Jet Time. Before it was pulled out of service and converted in China as well, and delivered to WestJet Cargo in May. That's Charlie Foxtrot Tango Whiskey Juliet, and we have the Charlie Foxtrot Juliet Whiskey Sierra. 737 BCF, Boeing Converted Freighter, that's what BCF stands for. In partnership with the AVIC GTA. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I honestly didn't look up what that meant. But I assume that's some sort of company that obviously they're going to be operating in partnership with. And these aircraft are going to be operated maybe on their behalf, or, in terms of the operations with them. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started with the splits, since this is the first one. And then we'll go to the non-splits one. So we'll just put that to the side for now. And yeah, so let's go ahead, open this one up. Here's the box, looking really nice. Great box art. I love when they do the sort of like collection things where, they release two aircraft they're similar. I like this, and it kind of flows in the pattern and everything. It works. It's nice. It's something very unique. This is something Gemini Jets has never done and will never do. And I think that's something that stands out about NG, with their box art being like that. But yeah, so there's the back of it, and we'll go ahead and open it up. And as I say, I picked these up not because they fly to LA, but because I just wanted to build up my Canadian Airlines collection, my fleet, Canadian aircraft. Because why not? That's something I've always kind of done, and I feel like there's still some models that I haven't got that I do need to pick up that are, for Canadian carriers. But anyway, here it is out the box. We'll go ahead and open it up and take a look at what we got. I'm very excited. There we go. Looking really, really nice. This is only my second 737-800 freighter. The other one being a Gemini Jets version DHL, which was honestly terrible because of the mold. But here we have it. The NG version of the 737-800 BCF. Literally no different in terms of the mold and everything. It's just the livery. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Zoom in here. So we got the nose, looking really good. Good detail there. NG is definitely refined the 738 mold, and I think it looks pretty good. Gears looking pretty good as well. I think it could be a little lower maybe, but that's just me. And then we have the Canadian flag, which says proudly, I believe that's proudly Canadian. something like that. I'm not sure what it says underneath it, but I know it says proudly at the top with the Canadian flag, so that's what what that's referring to. You have that main door there. You have 860 on the main gear door, believed to be the tail number and or well the fleet number, should I say. And then you have some great details around here with the WestJet cargo titles, big titles. And you can see like there's the main cargo door right there, upper deck cargo door, in partnership with AVEC GTA. Looking really nice. Moving along, overwing exit markings from the old conversion, obviously being a passenger. You can see the windows that are now just closed and whatnot. Engine's looking really nice as well. Wings looking great. Splits. Obviously got the WestJet markings looking really nice. Oh, that looks a little bent out. That might need to be bent in. That doesn't look too good because look at this other one. This one looks a little bit more accurate. Looks a little bit better. So I think that's a little bent, but that's the only issue I've seen so far on this aircraft. Moving on, got the antenna at the top there. There is no need for Wi-Fi on this aircraft, so there's no like satellite Wi-Fi box. Moving to the back at the registration and 737-800 BCF, and you have to exit. The beautiful WestJet tail logo, the flag, the maple leaf, how they do it looks really, really nice. And on this side, the only difference is you got the baggage door down there somewhere. I see it down there. Just moving along, got it at the front there. Taking a look at head on, looks really, really good. I think the only issue I see is this one split is just a little bit bent out, and I think I could probably just bend that back gently to be all good. We'll take a look at the top. You can see there's overwing exit markings from when it was a passenger aircraft. And then you can see the underneath looking really nice. Got the little antenna under there too. Alright, so that's really nice looking 738 BCF with the splits. Go ahead, push that off to the side, and I'll zoom out. And we will go ahead and bring in the non-split version of this one, Charlie Foxtrot Tango Whiskey Juliet. Same kind of box style as the previous aircraft. Looking really good. We'll go ahead and get it opened up. Take a look at what we got. Alright, there we have it. So this aircraft's going to be very similar, so there's not going to be a whole lot to go through. The only differences is just that one has splits, one doesn't. And this has a different registration, naturally. Alright, there we go. Looks good. Looking good. So 2 738 freighters now. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so here we go. Zooming in with this now. Same sort of detail. This is 860 or 861 now for that sort of fleet number. Same details all along around the cockpit windows. The Canadian flag there. WestJet tiles, the upper deck. Cargo door, the engine's looking nice. Wing, this time just the normal blended winglets. As you can see, with the WestJet.com on the inside. Not like anyone's going to be looking at that per se, because it's just cargo. Registration at the back there. Spinning around on this side, there's the baggage door at the back there. In the front, and that's about it. This aircraft is pretty much an identical copy of the other one, just minus the splits on the wings. So very, very nice though by NG. Both models are fantastic. For all my Canadian viewers and collectors, grab these models. I'm sure if you already haven't. If you already have, great. If you haven't, I'm sure you're planning to. But if you haven't or weren't planning on it, I'd say just get them to have them. They are a great asset to have, and they look fantastic. I would highly recommend them. They look, it's great. It's something super cool. I'm not sure when these are actually going to start service or where they're going to be flying to and from. I'm sure mainly just domestic in Canada. I don't know if they're gonna do like flights down into the U.S. or not. It'd be cool if they did. As I said, I didn't get them for LA or any of that. I just got them to have them, basically. So as far as I'm aware, these are the first two. They have another one as well, and they have one more on order, or well, yeah, I guess you could say on order, but another one being converted to join the fleet. So I think they're gonna try and have a total of 4, maybe more in the future. I'm not sure, but I think it's kind of cool. WestJet, is doing this sort of WestJet cargo now, especially with 737-800 BCFs just blowing up. Like, the market for them is just is absolutely just it's incredible to see so many 738s being converted left, right, and center for cargo operations all around the world. Not just here in North America, but in Europe, in the Middle East, in Asia, all over. It's crazy, and I think it's super cool because the 738 is such a versatile aircraft, and it's honestly a perfect narrow body cargo aircraft. Just like the 321's becoming kind of popular now with passenger freighter examples popping up, Lufthansa, Qantas Freight, and then various other ones are going to be getting them. We even have the 320 being converted now to do freight. So, it's going to be interesting in the future to see whether, like, the MAX, for example, 737 MAX, 8s, 9s, 10s would ever be turned into cargo, if they would ever be used for cargo. If the 321 or 320 like Neo family will ever be used as cargo. Just something to, think about. And I'm not sure if we'll ever see them. Probably will. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's enough for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more model unboxing videos, plane spotting videos, etc. And have a good one, guys. See ya.